Imagine a tax system with no IRS, no income taxes, and no payroll taxes. Sounds revolutionary, right? But what if it came with a 23% national sales tax? That's exactly what the Fair Tax Act proposes, rewriting the rules for every American. Originally introduced decades ago, it's making headlines again after Congressman Buddy Carter reintroduced it this January. Whether you're a taxpayer, business owner, or just someone who enjoys a good tax policy debate, this video is for you. So why is the Fair Tax Act making headlines now? Congressman Buddy Carter, a Republican from Georgia, reintroduced this bold tax reform to Congress in January 2025.
H.R. 25, the fair tax, is a simple, fair, and preferred alternative to our current tax system, which puts bureaucrats before the basic needs of hardworking Americans.
First introduced in 1999, the Fair Tax Act has been proposed in nearly every legislative session since, but it's never gained enough traction to pass. This time, however, the proposal is sparking fresh discussion amongst policymakers, economists, and the public. While it may be a long shot, if passed, the Fair Tax Act would bring the most radical tax reform in modern U.S. history. No income taxes, no payroll taxes, no IRS. Instead, a 23% national sales tax would replace the current system. This isn't just a tweak, it's a complete overhaul, reshaping how every American earns, spends, and saves money. So what exactly does the Fair Tax Act propose and how would it work? The 23% national sales tax would replace income, corporate, payroll, and estate taxes. It applies to almost all goods and services, meaning you'll see it directly at the point of purchase. For example, groceries, clothing, and even large purchases like vehicles would carry this tax. Then there would be a monthly prebate to offset the tax burden on basic necessities, so every household would receive a monthly check based on family size and federal poverty levels. And of course, the abolishment of the IRS. The act eliminates the IRS entirely, doing away with audits, tax forms, and the complexities of the current tax system. Tax collection would be simplified and handled through the sales tax process. For small business owners, you might save time and money on payroll taxes and tax preparation, but you'd face challenges adjusting to higher prices for your goods or services. For consumers, you'd take home your full paycheck without income tax deductions, but your purchasing power could decrease due to the added sales tax. For example, a $10 purchase now costs $12.30, and a large purchase like, say, a car for $30,000 jumps to $36,900. How would that impact your spending habits? Advocates of the Fair Tax Act, like Congressman Buddy Carter, emphasize that it's time to simplify the tax system. They argue that eliminating income taxes and implementing a consumption-based model will empower taxpayers and reduce government overreach.
The fair tax is also a critical step to truly stop the weaponization of the IRS.
Supporters also claim this system would encourage economic growth by letting people keep 100% of their paycheck and providing full transparency about taxes paid at the point of purchase.
I don't need to remind you that the federal government takes up to 37% away from families, away from your dinner tables, away from your gas tank.
Critics warn that this approach could disproportionately affect lower-income households. They argue that a 23% sales tax, even with a prebate, might not fully offset the burden for everyone. Skeptics also question whether a consumption tax can reliably generate the revenue needed to fund essential government functions. The upfront costs on big-ticket items could discourage spending and slow economic momentum. The Fair Tax Act is ambitious, controversial, and has the potential to redefine how we think about taxes. It promises simplicity and transparency, but raises big questions about fairness and feasibility. As bold as it sounds, the likelihood of the Fair Tax Act passing in its current form is slim. The U.S. tax code is deeply entrenched, and any major reform faces significant political resistance. With a divided Congress and competing priorities, sweeping changes like this would require bipartisan support that seems unlikely in today's political climate. A lot of people feel a lot of different ways about this, so we want you to let us know in the comments below. Is this a change that the United States finally needs to solve our complicated tax code? Or is it simply going to cause more trouble than it's worth? At CSI Accounting, we're here to make sense of tax laws so you don't have to. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on tax policies, small business tips, and financial strategies. Want to learn how a monthly accounting partner can enhance your business? Visit our website to find out more. While you're there, you can download our free small business accounting kit, or try our pricing calculator to get a free customized price estimate for your business. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.